Conservative New Media viewers, we've got some news from the NBA. Linsanity haters and doubters, I'm going to give you a chance to leave right now before I get started. If you thought Jeremy Lin was done after the Knicks coaching change, you probably will want to leave this video now. It's okay, Absolute MMA 101. You don't have to show up in the comments tonight. We'll understand. LOL. Because J-Lin is back in full force. Woo! Lin led the Knicks to possibly their best win of the season tonight in a 102-88 rout of the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. For the second night in a row, Lin and his teammates just punked out one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference. And this time, it was on Indiana's home floor. We'll include several links to stories about this game in the video description below the video player as soon as we can. The first of those links will be to the box score and video highlights of tonight's contest. We'll give you some commentary and analysis on Jeremy Lin, the Knicks, and this game in just a moment. But first, we'll run through the game details quickly. Also, I want to remind our native English-speaking audience that I will speak slightly slower in this video and in the majority of our videos about Jeremy Lin, so that those Jeremy Lin fans around the world who don't speak English as a first language may enjoy the video as well. Thank you for understanding. Unlike last night, the Pacers came to play in this game all out from the beginning, and they built a 7-point lead late in the first quarter and seemed determined to get revenge for last night's debacle in New York City. From that point on, though, it was almost all Knicks. The Pacers never led after early in the second quarter, and New York easily put Indiana away late in this game to turn a tight matchup into another laugher. Jeremy Lin led New York with 19 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. And as I have been talking about in our Lin videos, Jeremy had only 2 turnovers. Excellent. Excellent. Tonight, Lin looked like the player he was during the first round of Linsanity, and he looked like a future NBA superstar. All things considered, this may have been J-Lin's best performance of the year. More on Lin in a moment. New York improves to 21-24 with the victory. The Knicks have won 3 games in a row and are now 13-9 in the Jeremy Lin era. Next up for New York will be the Toronto Raptors on Tuesday, March 20th at Madison Square Garden in New York City. Now for some commentary and analysis you will only get from conservative new media. First of all, everyone that was concerned about the resignation of Knicks coach Mike D'Antoni and his replacement Mike Woodson owes Mike Woodson an apology, including myself. Whatever has happened for New York, the joy and excitement the team had during Linsanity Part 1 is back, and part of the credit for that goes to Mike Woodson. Woodson is using more players in his rotation than did D'Antoni, and it is working great. The Knicks have more energy, and that is showing up on both ends of the court. Second, this is the 3rd game in a row that New York has scored more than 100 points. Many were concerned that Woodson would bring in the Carmelo Anthony isolation slow motion offense, but that has not happened at all. Yes, Melo is getting the ball more, but he's also sharing the ball and is doing a solid job as a distributor. So, hats off to Anthony for his performance since the coaching change. Finally, let's talk Jeremy Lin. What I said in last night's video was that you would know if Lin was improving if he could get his assist to turnover ratio to around 2.5 to 1 or 3 to 1. Tonight's ratio, 3 to 1. For a guy who is basically a rookie, that is exceptional. One of the best things about Lin is that he attacks the basket ferociously, and he is a natural scorer. As he continues to improve his ball handling ability and decision-making skills as a point guard, things are really going to get exciting. If you thought Linsanity was good the first time around, just wait. It's going to get better. It might take some time, but I feel confident that it will happen, and then the sky is the limit, as we say in English. For the Lin fans, tonight is your night. New coach, Melo's back, and still Jeremy Lin was the star of the show and led the way. What a night for him and the Knicks. Now, share your thoughts with us on this game and Lin in the comments below. How awesome was J-Lin tonight? Are you happy that Lin has silenced his haters and doubters once again? Are the Knicks ready to take control of the 8th and final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference? You tell us below. Also, please be sure to let us know what you thought about this video by clicking on the thumbs up or thumbs down button underneath the video player. Thanks. Finally, we encourage you to come and join the fun on the Conservative New Media Facebook group. You will find the link to the group in the video description. This is NBA expert Paul F. Villarreal, and you're watching Conservative New Media, your #1 YouTube channel for Linsanity and Jeremy Lin news.